If you're in the market for a motorcycle, you got to check out what we have on our patio.
Yeah, KUSI auto expert Dave Stahl hanging out with his good friend Clint August, the motorcycle monkey man. How you guys doing?
We're doing absolutely fantastic. And boy, I tell you what, talk about perfect weather for motorcycles. And this is one, if you get tired of traffic, hit the right turn signal and go off-road. So Clint, have you had this thing off-road yet?
I haven't. I'm gonna actually do it on Monday.
Aren't you looking for somebody that wants to go for a ride with you?
I am, in fact. Email me, clint@101kgb.com or the Clint August Facebook page. Please, I want a trail that we can go off maybe on Monday or Tuesday morning before I start work on KGB. But yes, this thing, so funny you say that, Dave, because all I thought about, I just rode up to San Marcos yesterday, across 78 and back down to 67.
Oh yeah.
And all I thought about were the hills. I'm like, there's a road I can take. There's a road I can take. This thing is awesome.
Yeah. And it's set up to do exactly that. You can do both. You got the massive boxes on the back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, which are a little on the large side, but if you need to carry a lot of capacity, decent, and I think they're aluminum if I'm not mistaken.
These are, they're definitely tough. Here's the thing, you can take them on and off.
Right.
So if you don't want them, that's fine. Now they are really wide, so I wouldn't be splitting lanes at all if you're riding with this. But this is good for touring. This is good for on the road, off the road, as you indicated. This is the 2020 Ducati Multistrada 950S model. Dave, right out of the gate, man, you can get the standard 950. Okay, not this model, but the one right just below it. They start in the 14,000s, and that's a really reasonable price for this type of bike. This one starts in the 17,000s.
Especially
then you have
for
the
a
1260. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's like the Ferrari of motorcycles.
It is, and I was shocked when I started reading the specs and learning. And then you got the 1260, but this thing right here is about 512 pounds, fully ready to go. Not with the bags, loaded.
Right.
But it's got a 5.2 or 3 gallon tank, so I figure you can get over about 200 miles on a tank here. And it's got it's got a liquid cooled L cylinder motor. Mm-hmm. And this thing, it's tall for me. You got to be careful. 33.9 inches on the high seat setup. Yeah. On the low seat setup, it can go to 31.3. 31.3. So there is some adjustment there.
Well, and that just goes back to, if you're going to buy a motorcycle, you got to go try it out. You got to see if you fit, because not every motorcycle has the same height.
Agreed.
Some are adjustable, some are not. This one may not fit. You'd have to just keep looking through the model line till you found one that did.
I call this the road warrior bike. I figure if this is something that the world comes to an end, this is probably what
First
you're going to want to
do. First thing you're going to do is run to a Ducati store and steal this one.
Or no, you're going to buy it.
No, because it's going to be
end of the world.
Yeah, end of the world. Just go jump on it and take off, man.
So, yeah, I rode this yesterday. This is such a comfortable bike on the road. Even with these tires, you get used to it after a while. But you got your TFT display, several different riding modes. And this thing really is made, as I said, I want to make sure I emphasize, you can tour on this.
Right.
You can tour on this.
Oh, yeah.
You can go off the road, and I am going to do that Monday or Tuesday. Again, I hope somebody wants to show me a road, because that's just not my forte, but I do want to try it. Now, this also has hop control.
Right.
So it's real smooth on the clutch, and this way, and it also has quick shift, where if you're in a spot and you're off the road and you don't want to use the clutch, you can actually shift it. It's called quick shift, Ducati quick shift.
Sure.
It has all of this, and the suspension, it actually can adjust itself as you ride automatically to where it's like, oh, you're off the road, let's switch it. Oh, you're on the road, let's switch it. That's incredible.
Yeah, and the technology that they've gotten into these motorcycles is just really insane. And to keep the price at a price point that's doable. I mean, this should be a $20,000, $30,000 bike, really.
And that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So you do, again, they start in the 14,000s. GP Motorcycles right here in San Diego has a good selection. And again, you start in the 14s with the base model, then you have the S that starts in the 17s, then up to 23s and above when you get to the 1260. But this 950 is plenty of power. I goosed this on the freeway.
Sure.
And it was at about 5,200 RPMs at about 80. And I don't take bikes much faster than that, especially one I don't own.
I'm like you, I'm like you.
But it really had some jump, and I was shocked by this.
Yeah. Well, we'll be interested to see what you thought after going off-road. All right, folks. We're going to see if we can get him to get back on this thing and go find a little patch of dirt that he can go play around in.
Yes.
And other than that, we're going to go ahead and throw it back to you guys, because we're going to go riding.
Yeah, I can't blame you. All right.
Be safe.
Thank you to you both.
Guys.